All right, welcome to the video here for lesson number 6. So lesson number 6 talked about similarity transformations, being able to identify the sequence of transformations that gets us from one shape to the other when dilations is involved. So let's look at part A. So it asks us to determine a similarity transformation that maps one figure to the other, starting from the figure on the left. So this is the first figure, and this is the second figure. I'll go A, B here. So to get from A to B, I first have to change the direction that the arrow is pointing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate. Now I want to turn it so that my arrow is going counterclockwise or clockwise. It doesn't matter which one I go. I'm going to go in this direction. So if I turn the arrow, that's going to go counterclockwise. That's a positive rotation. So I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. What that does is it's going to turn my arrow, and then I can go through and say, after I've turned my arrow 90 degrees, I'm going to dilate with a scale factor greater than 1, because it's going to get bigger. For part B, I have the big pentagon becoming the small pentagon. Notice the point or the top here of the pentagon is upside down. So I'm first going to reflect horizontally. Or rotate 180, either way. And the second thing I have to do is dilate with a scale factor less than 1, because it's getting smaller. So again, be specific. Don't just write rotate, dilate. You want to say by how much and try and give as much information as possible. Number 2 says triangle ABC's picture. It says graph and state the coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime after translating vertex A to the origin. So if I translate vertex A to the origin, I'm going to the left 6 and up 4. So I have to do that for all of these. So if I go left 6 and up 4, I wind up having B prime here. A prime is the origin. For point C, if I go left 6 and up 4, left 6 and up 4, I'm at 6, negative 2. These are congruent, so I can say A prime, B prime, C prime's triangle is congruent to triangle ABC. I know that because translations are rigid motions, and rigid motions, guess what they do? They preserve size. For part B, it says graph and state the coordinates of A double prime, B double prime, C double prime, the image of the triangle after a dilation of 1/3. All right, so we should have somewhere stated A prime is 0, 0. We should have B prime stated as 1, 3. And we should have C prime stated as 6, negative 2. Well, if I dilate that by 1/3, A double prime becomes 0, 0 still. It's going to be in the same exact location. B double prime is going to become 1/3, 1. Well, if I go 1/3, 1, it's going to be like here. Estimate the 1/3. And C double prime is going to become 2, negative 2/3. So if I go 2 and then 2/3, it's negative 2/3, sorry. I'm going to go down. 2, negative 2/3. We see that it's all on the same line, and we have our little graph there. We could even get super good and graph them all and say double prime, B double prime, C double prime. We see that our shape definitely gets smaller. It's getting closer to the center of dilation, which was the origin. And all the segments are parallel to each other. All those things are good things to know for your quiz tomorrow. Last, it says, given the pictures to the right of a shape H and shape G, explain if there is a similarity transformation. The answer to this is no. And the reason why is because the sides are not proportional. If you look at this side, it becomes this side. It got longer, where this one got shorter. That doesn't make sense. All right, so we have something happening here that just doesn't work for us. Okay. Hopefully this helps. If you're looking to do a good job on your quiz tomorrow, make sure you're studying things like all of the rules and things that we've gone over. So why do we know that things are parallel? Why do we know that things are proportional, right? Be able to explain things. We want to explain. All right, explaining is big, so it's not just about the math. Notice we didn't really deal with too much with numbers in this chapter so far. All right, so best of luck. Some of you, I won't be there for the quiz tomorrow, so since I won't see you, good luck on your quiz tomorrow. If you're in my period 6 or 7 class, period 3, I will be there for the quiz.